Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ratchet Clank A Crack in Time Let's Play. I am finally going to be finishing things off today with, of course, the final part. And about time too, ladies and gents, because this LP is way overdue, and this has become even more
Ratchet, look out!
I am absolutely
General, you have to stop this. You can't change the past.
And never could let go of consequence, could you?
oh my god, this is really starting to absolutely get on my nerves. Anyway, this Let's Play is really overdue, and I really want to finish it now. And I think it's about time I did.
Touch that lever.
Oh no, it's headed towards the Orvus Chamber. This is starting to really go. Oh my god. Here we go. We're finally going to be going through the Orvus Chamber now. But wait a minute. Come on, Sigmund! Stop him! Stop him, for God's sake! Kung Fu needs to prevail. Oh, yes, that's good. Oh, that's just unfair. He's gonna wreck the clock. It's gonna destabilize. Oh my god. Now this is really bad. Alright, so now that we're gonna be stopping this, let's stop you for good, General Azimuth.
We could have saved them together.
This is not how you should do it, Azimuth. It is. Oh, you ignorant bastard! Oh. Come on! I am gonna stop you now. Oh, right, let's get rid of you. You've got nothing to hide. If you got nothing to hide, guess what? You got nowhere to run, Mr. Azimuth. Give up now. You won't be able to freeze him forever, because of course bosses cannot be affected by the cryo mine. Or of course, how about a nice lovely rhino in the face? Oh, that kind of works.
Have I taught you nothing?
Well, has the Lombax has taught you anything? No. I believe you were doing this in order to betray your own kind. Look at you. You were trying. What you doing is potentially creating a time paradox.
You're nothing like your father.
Oh, what? Why have I got the Omni Soaker out? I need the time bomb. Need the time. Oh, I forgot I had the time bombs.
Symphonoid. Impressive. I'm sure you'd be dead by now.
No, this is starting to absolutely. Unfortunately, we are going to absolutely see that because of this filibustering and this menacing and this meddling from Azimuth's meddling is absolutely going to destroy time itself. My God, has he got no shame?
Stay out there in some strange dimension forever. They never should have left in the first place.
Well, then you should have never stopped. No, well, you never should have been such a. Well, you never should have been a traitor. Well, you're gonna absolutely get. You're gonna start this right now, because otherwise you are going to absolutely. Because we know why you haven't been with the Lombaxes. You betrayed them.
You hear that? In a few moments, we will be able to prevent the greatest injustice in Lombax history.
No.
I can't let you do this.
You don't have a choice.
So you're just gonna kill me?
Kill you now, save you in the past.
Well, how is that gonna work? You're gonna visit. You're gonna have a. You're gonna just occur a time paradox.
This is what it was built for.
No, it wasn't. It was meant to keep time, not reverse it. It's not a time machine, you. Why don't you understand that the Qwark was there to keep time and not become a time machine? Ratchet should have told you this earlier. If we saved Clank earlier, we would have known what you were going to do to the great clock.
Why are you fighting this? Don't you understand what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to give you your family back.
Well, we can't do this. It's all in the past. My God, are you?
It's a good thing your father isn't alive to see you like this. Coward, traitor,
Well, that's how hypocritical you really are. You're the one who's a traitor and a coward. My God, Caden should be glad he's dead to not see you like this. You have seen nothing but total trouble and nothing but a disgrace to the Lombaxes. Oh, you gotta. Now it is time for me to stop you once and for all. Oh my, this can't be good. The clock is really starting to destabilize, and the clock is really on the verge of a meltdown. Let's stop.
But you're risking everyone else in the process.
You're darn right I am.
That's because you are creating a ribbon of space-time continuum, and yes, we finally got him. Alright, Ratchet, let's see if we can finally get it back into normality. Come on! Restoring time! Oh no!
It's not working. Why isn't it working?
Because it's not a time machine, Alistair. The clock isn't meant to alter time, only keep it.
You darn right, Ratchet.
So sorry.
Well, you should have thought about it before you did that action.
Let me.
What are you gonna do?
Take care of yourself, Ratchet.
He's actually offering himself as the sacrifice. And now he's restoring time back. And it's back into normal level now. And Azimuth basically sacrificed himself. Oh my God.
Alistair?
He's even left his pocket watch as a momentum.
He did a brave thing, Ratchet. You should be proud of him.
Well, basically, he tried to destroy the time, but sacrificed himself because he knew what was wrong. Basically.
Well, looks like there's just one more thing to fix.
Timekeeper restored.
I'll leave you two alone. Take care of yourself, pal.
The clock, much like time itself, is a gift.
I cannot stay. I am sorry, but discovering my family has made me realize that I cannot leave Ratchet. Not until he finds his own. I hope you understand.
You're leaving? Energy output normal. Harmonic stabilizers stable. Why aren't I freaking out?
Perhaps you are ready to be promoted.
Senior caretaker? Yay! Thank you, sir.
Take care, Sigmund.
The clock, much like time itself, is a gift, and not to be tampered with. But like any father, my only wish is that my son does that which makes him feel whole. You are an intelligent and logical being, Clank. But intelligence and logic would have been wasted gifts without honor and loyalty. I am proud to see you came into those on your own. So, should the clock be too small for your plans, I pray the cosmos light the way towards a future you yourself design. And remember, the universe has a wonderful sense of humor. The trick is learning how to take a joke.
Alright, and with that being said, it is the end of the Ratchet & Clank A Crack in Time Let's Play. Oh my god, this Let's Play was dragging on for far too long than I can ever remember. And I've finally done it. Alright, final thoughts of this game. Well, you can honestly be honest with you. Truth to the point, this is definitely one of my favourite Ratchet & Clank games, alongside Ratchet & Clank 2, Ratchet & Clank 3, and of course, Tools of Destruction, and most recently, the recent Ratchet & Clank reboot. With this game, I'm going to be honest with you, this game actually is a big step up over Tools of Destruction. Although not as many weapons as Tools of Destruction, I believe, this game absolutely does quite a lot with less. And especially with quite a lot less levels with Ratchet. But it's also to accommodate, of course, Clank's puzzle-type gameplay, though. To be fairly honest, I love this game. It's probably one of my favorite... What the heck? Qwark and Zephyr? What on earth? Why are these two... Were these two living in limbo? My goodness gracious me, couldn't I be able to... We should have saw them and Elwin Apogee in the game.
You're right. Quick, hit the rewind button. Now, Croc, these folks worked hard.
Oh my god. Unfortunately, we don't get to see Apogee Tailwind at all, but we do actually get to hear both Qwark and Zephyr fight it out in the credits sequence, though.
Folks worked on this one, huh?
Well, anyway, what did I think of the game? Well, the game's story was superbly written, and it proves that time traveling can be a good element if done properly. The example that was set in games like Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 didn't properly give time travel a good thing. No, in Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, the time traveling elements were just badly nurtured, were so badly implemented, it just felt like an absolute clusterfuck. But in this game, it definitely does it right. And trying to save time anyway just proves that it kind of becomes a time paradox, to be fairly honest. It's kind of like what Azimuth did in the final battle that you just saw in his part. As you can probably tell, we proved Azimuth wrong, and that we shouldn't be able to alter time only to keep it. He believed it was a time machine, but like what Orvus said, it's used to keep its time like life itself is a gift and not to be tampered with, which is the wise words of advice of Orvus. Even though Clank decided to defy him that one bit and reverse time by 6 minutes to save Ratchet from being killed by Azimuth. Other elements I liked was, of course, how the gameplay shifted between two styles. Ratchet's non-linear style, which was the norm of every game since Ratchet & Clank 2, which is, of course, RPG-based gameplay, which upgrades your weapons, your nanotech, every time you actually kill enemies. And Clank's puzzle-type gameplay actually was probably the best I had in the series. Though I had a few problems with, of course, some of the time puzzles, but you can definitely tell that some of the puzzles, like saving planets, actually were well implemented. I'm going to say they were the best Clank puzzles I ever did. I actually saw in a game. In my honest opinion, I also loved how the levels were well designed, especially the Great Clock and many others. I absolutely liked how the battles were implemented just to get to a lot of cool stuff, especially the hollow plans, the gold bolts, and the Zoni, just to collect them. And honestly, I absolutely loved how the game was well designed, to be fairly honest. the graphical presentation was a massive step up from Tools of Destruction as well. And I absolutely liked how the visual presentation was well done in this one because of the step up in the Insomniac engine, to be fairly honest. I loved how the visuals looked. In fact, I'm going to say this right now, the cutscenes synchronization between the audio and the animation cutscenes actually was fixed from Tools of Destruction. That was a problem. The synchronization in Tools of Destruction was a massive problem I had. But you can definitely tell they've improved it in this game. Speaking of the audio, the soundtrack was incredible. I am quite disappointed that Bergeau left after Quest for Booty, but of course the person who did this actually did a pretty good job, especially with the Groovatron music, and I'm going to say this is incredible. And the voice acting is probably the best in the series so far. In the series, I'm going to say this right now, that Ratchet at least cares about, actually did a lot of good emotions thanks to James Arnold Taylor. I liked how Azimuth's voice actually voiced. It was pretty rough and aggressive. And I'm going to have to say this right now, the voice, this pretty much proved that this was probably the best voice acting since, I think, Ratchet & Clank 3, I believe. Possibly Ratchet & Clank PS4 as well, and of course the film, I believe, but more on that when I do actually see the film. If I do, would definitely have an opinion on that. But with that being said, I absolutely enjoyed this video game, and I've got to be honest with you, loved how this game turned out. And I'm going to say this, that Insomniac, you rock. Seriously, you guys do. As you probably could tell, I absolutely enjoyed playing the new Ratchet & Clank game. It is awesome, and would I be able to review that game? Well, I would possibly do it after I've done the original trilogy on the PS2. But, of course, more on that after. But more on that when I get on with reviewing it, so yeah. I'm not going to spoil anything for Ratchet & Clank PS4 because, you know, I've gone to wait until a lot of people actually play this game, to be fairly honest, before I can actually spoil anything in terms of story. I don't think I've got anything else to say other than... I don't think I have. But of course, in terms of Let's Plays, next Let's Play I'm going to be doing is the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, and for actual Let's Play I'm probably going to be doing Sonic Generations next, because as it's the run-up to the Sonic 25th anniversary, well, you can definitely tell I'm definitely going to be up for doing Sonic Generations. Considering that it's that's a fantastic Sonic game, I'm going to definitely do that. I've already done Sonic Colors, which was a fantastic game, and I definitely would be up to playing that. I would definitely be up to playing Generations. A lot of people are probably going to also... I believe a lot of people will definitely say that I could do Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 as well. Well, I may be considering doing Sonic 06, but in order to do it consistently, I have to edit out the long loading times. And I've got to have a lot of practice on that game because of how unpolished it is, despite the fact it's a guilty pleasure of mine. But with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play, and I hope you've enjoyed everything of this Let's Play. So until next time, Mitch McKidd, sign out, say goodnight. Thank you for joining me. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hello? Is anyone out there? Hello? Celebrity in need of assistance. What's that, Snowball? Little Jimmy fell down a well? Oh, you're hungry for blood. Oh, I was way off. Let me just... Oh, boy, this is bad. Little help here. Ratchet, Clank, Helga, anyone? Nice Snowball. Nice Snowball. Down, Snowball. Hey, easy on the goods.